Now the next 3 trades, next 4 trades, okay, we got a loss in here. Okay, the first 8 were on crude. We finished up with the last trade of the day was on the gold. Here we go. Okay, now of course this trade at 1048, 1049, 1054, and 1058. At this time, the markets were really moving quickly. We had a lot of activity on crude, but nothing else seemed to be working. At this time in the market, the Russell was moving, but we didn't have much volume on the Russell. The S&P was trickling around, not doing very much either, so the crude was really the only thing we had to watch. Now, once again, we're going to come up. We're going to test this high of day. We bounce off that high of day. I'm looking for a 2-step. You better believe it. We took back-to-back attempts here, guys, because we thought we'd see a nice big drop here. We never got the big drop off the high of day, but we were able to get 2 trades, 1048 and 1049. Both were 2-steps. Both managed to get us our first target at +4, and then, of course, curled back up and scratched us out. Okay, so both those trades got us our +4. Stop gets moved down to entry -1, and we got taken out at entry -1. Okay, so we got, of course, 2 off at 4, 2 off at 1. That's 10 ticks. 2 off at 4, 10 off at 1. Right? I'm sorry, 2 off at 4, 2 off at 1. There's 10 ticks. Okay, so both of those make us 20 ticks. So we made 20 ticks on those little scratch trades there, trying to get that short off the high of day. Now, we should have known better, right? Because once the market reversed back up, came back up and tested the high of day again, we then looked again for another 2-step. Mark up our swing low and take the break of that swing low. Well, the third trade here, and again, I probably should have known better here. Okay, if I would have read tape, the tape told me big buyers at those highs. So with the big buyers, the highs, should have stayed away from the shorts. Okay, because you want to follow those big elephants, right? We want to follow that big money in the market. So we look and see, we see the big buyers step in at the highs. Should have probably stayed away from this. That's okay. We had a bunch of money in our account at this point, so I wasn't really worried about that so much. This, of course, is one of those trades, guys, that just simply didn't work out. We took a big, small stop, of course, a 5-tick stop, times 4 contracts, and that's negative 20 ticks. So that's $200 out of my pocket there. So we made 20 out of the first 2, and then of course we lost 20 here on the second one. I'm sorry, the third trade in this section here. And then, guys, this is what makes us profitable, right? It's the ability to be confident with your entries. So I just lost 20 ticks here, guys, at 1054. But what do you know? We see the big buyers step in. We got green pace of the tape. We now head back to the upside here at 1058. We test the high of day again. Lots of buyers. We break above our swing high level, guys, and there's our breaker pattern long. At 1058, guys, the 4th trade of this little section here, guys, before 11 o'clock, and this trade worked out wonderfully. Our biggest trade of the day, guys, 30 ticks in the door, and this is why we do so well, because we're confident in our entries, we're confident in our rules, and we're confident knowing that even though we took a stop at 1054, we got to get back on that horse and keep riding, because you know what? The next trade pattern is going to be our next opportunity to make that money right back. So again, we come up, we test the highs, we break above that swing high. There's your breaker pattern long. We took 2 off at 4, 2 off at 8, and then got looking for that final target at 75 up top here. We ended up resting up here, guys, and getting bounced out at +14. So 2 off at 4, 1 off at 8, 1 off at 14. There's 30 ticks or 300 USD. So we made 20, we gave back 20, and then I made 30 right back there, guys, and that is what builds confidence right there. Knowing you can get back into the market after taking a loss like that. Not to worry, these patterns always work, guys. These patterns always work. Let's finish it up here, guys. Final trade on gold. Final trade on gold. We took one more on the crude, guys, but we got a lot of trades to cover here. We'll keep it as short as we can. This last trade here on gold, though, guys, once again, now, notice here, short-term trend up. We looked for a 2-step short coming down below this break. Didn't see the pattern trigger. Right? No big sellers. Momentum wasn't confirming. Momentum was, of course, pointing up from the downside. So we didn't take the 2-step short. We waited now to go with the trend here back to the upside. We mark up our swing high. We wait for the break of that swing high. And, of course, 1127, a breaker pattern long on the gold. The only trade we took on gold today. 27.3 was the fill. 2 off at 5. 1 off at 9. 1 off at 2. That's 21 ticks or 210 USD. So not a bad way to finish up our morning, guys. Totaled up. Got 10 total trades here, guys, 123 ticks, 1,230 USD on another huge day in the live trade room. And again, like I said today, what made us the most amount of money today was how we managed our trades, right? Look at how we do here. We got +10, +12, +10, +12, right? Anybody can make money when the markets are moving 30 ticks at a time. But if the market's only moving 8 to 10 ticks at a time, does our trade management strategy, right, it paid the bills today. Because our trade management strategy made sure that we tightened up that stop, we did not let the winners into losers, and you know what, guys, if we get bounced out of a couple big winning trades to protect our capital first, then so be it, right? The trade management strategy today made sure we never let a winner turn into a loser. And when I see a day like this where we've got lots of little plus 10 tick winners, that reminds me that those plus 4 scratches quickly add up, right? Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 50 ticks today in just those little tiny scratch trades. Now, of course, we made 73 ticks today in the big winning trades as well. So you can see it was a nice big mixture. But what I want you guys to see here is, on days like today, our trade management makes us all the money because it's what keeps us from giving back all that money we've worked so hard to make. All right, guys, as always, great job today. Let's prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, June 10th. We got jobless claims on Thursdays. Of course, Tiny Tim Geithner speaks 10 o'clock tomorrow. 10:30 nat gas inventories, and of course tomorrow's a Thursday, so we get a special webinar tomorrow. Now tomorrow we'll be talking about a specific scenario with one of our members who are looking to devise a custom trade plan. So tomorrow's going to be a great webinar. You guys want to be there for that tomorrow. And of course we open up tomorrow at 7:45. So come join us tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. We get a webinar at 11:30. The beginner's course is perfect for any new trader or if you're looking for more information to trade along with us in the live trade room. And the advanced course will then show you guys how to use those tools in the beginner's course to make your money with us. Guys, drop us an email, send us a Skype message, or call us toll-free 800-381-2084. And I look forward to hearing from you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. My name is Joseph James. Another big day here in the room, guys. We'll keep it going tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday, and we'll see you guys there. Bye-bye for now.